Hey everyone, my name is Professor Dan Martin. I am an assistant professor in the English department, and I am teaching this Intro to Digital Humanities class, which I'm really excited about. I've been working in the digital humanities for a long time, so I'm excited to share a lot of the knowledge that I have about digital humanities and also just a lot of the cool things that digital humanists do. So I wanted to make this little screen capture video just to kind of show you how the course is set up. So as you are aware, it's an online course, so we're not going to see each other face to face or meet regularly. I have the class set up sort of through weekly units. So as you can see right here, I have a little start here section where you can find this video inside the welcome page. I have some tips for online learning for you. I provided a list of a bunch of different links to digital humanities programs across the country, just so you can see what different digital humanities programs do, what types of universities offer them. Um, Again, just to kind of give you more background and familiarity with the field. And then I put a calendar for you there, academic calendar for spring. But this is basically how our course will unfold. You'll see each week I try to have kind of a theme or a question that will engage. So for example, this first week, we're going to look at what digital humanities is. Right? I'm sure some of you are like, what does digital humanities mean? What do people do in this field? So we'll spend the next couple weeks trying to figure that out. So every week I'll try to give you a short overview. Sometimes I'll just do this in audio, and sometimes I'll just type it up. I'll try to highlight a couple key statements in the overview, but this will kind of give you a general summary of the concepts and points that we're going to work on each week. So the week one overview again is a little brief summary that kind of sets up what we're doing here this week. So your first activity that you'll do for today is an introduction to the course. And also you'll see in the modules I have a kind of a little overview page for each day. So you'll notice that each day I try to explain what we're doing, kind of give you a brief overview, and then kind of direct you to the location of the assignment. So you'll see this first day I'm asking you to work on the introductory assignment, which is basically just introducing yourself to the course, to your classmates. I've provided some questions to help guide your introduction to each other. You can use a video to introduce yourself. You can use an audio file to introduce yourself. You can add images of yourself, favorite places, pets. Again, use this particular introduction to help us get to know you, because we don't actually see each other, right? We won't get to meet each other online. So again, really take your time with this introduction. I think this first assignment is really important, just to kind of ease into the class. Okay, and then you'll see each day I try to give you a very short overview, and of course you'll always have the assignments on the coming up side with due dates prompting you to complete an activity. But each particular day there is an overview and a short explanation. So if you want to follow the class inside the modules, it might be a little bit more comprehensive. It might be just a little bit more thorough as far as articulating the assignment descriptions and trying to explain how to move through the course. It might be better to go through the modules page, so something to think about. And then again, for the rest of the week, we're going to work on kind of figuring out what digital humanities is. So your first reading discussion will be basically about the digital humanities. I've chosen a book to use for this class that is open access, so you won't need to pay for any books. And then the articles are really kind of short, which is nice. So none of the readings in this class are going to bog you down. And I think that's important because I want to spend a lot of time playing around with different digital tools and platforms and doing a lot of different things in the class. So a lot of this class will be kind of setting up some concepts and ideas that are important in the digital humanities with readings, and then playing around with those tools and reporting back about what you found and what you learned. So again, this first week we're going to read some short pieces about the digital humanities that basically define the digital humanities. And you'll see that all of the discussions kind of follow a pattern, and that's to make it easier for you to work through the class so that you have like some consistent patterns that you know kind of this is how the class unfolds. And this is kind of the way the reading discussions and the activities are set up and designed. So hopefully that will make it less confusing for you. I do try to provide supplemental readings for certain things. Those aren't required, they're just available to you. A lot of the supplemental readings will be scholarly and kind of dense articles that you can skim or scan or read at your leisure. But they're there to help you supplement content and information. So again, something to think about. Okay, so again, this first week we're going to learn about the digital humanities. I've got some activities for you to work through, some readings. I also have a bunch of different digital humanities projects that you can look over to familiarize yourself with what people do in this field. And then, again, you'll notice that the course kind of unfolds on a weekly module sequence. And then I've tried to provide brief summaries of activities and work that you need to complete each day. Okay, so I think for the most part that's good for this short introductory video. The goal of this video is really to just show you how the class is set up and to encourage you to follow the modules because I think they articulate the course material a little bit more thoroughly. But again, if you have any questions or concerns about any of this course material, you can always reach out to me. I'm available to talk to you. We could set up a Zoom, phone call, whatever we need to communicate any kind of message or solve any kind of problem. So you can just let me know. Okay, so again, I'm looking forward to your introductory videos. I'll also, or excuse me, introductions. You can use a video if you want. You can write your introduction if you'd like to. I'll also post an introduction in there too about myself, and I'll also try to interact and engage with you. So again, I'm looking forward to this class. I'm looking forward to learning with all of you, learning from you. I'm excited about a lot of the things that we're going to do. We're going to play around with AI platforms and chatbots. We're going to make data visualizations. We're going to learn some markup tools. None of you need any digital backgrounds or computer science backgrounds to take this course. Again, this is an introductory course, so a lot of this course will be playing around with different tools and thinking about our experiences. So again, I'm looking forward to working with all of you, and I will see you soon online.